Alrighty, YouTube. We're gonna be doing a fun one today. I love this deck. We're gonna be talking Captain Kuro. If you guys don't know, this 50-cent deck is a OTK machine. You can definitely do a lot of damage very quickly and put out ginormous swings that are really hard to get around. Funny enough, it doesn't have the worst red matchup. I think it's terrible into black and mid against yellow just because they're gaining life back. Their bodies are just way better than yours. Like look at what we're playing. Our best character besides Krieg is what? Buggy? Ugh. Buggy and Jin are the only other natural attackers that we have. So it's very janky, but it's a fun deck, and it does work, I promise you. So what are we doing? Our captain, you need 2 East Blue type characters, and you rest them along with 3 Don to set your leader back as active. But a nice little bonus is he also gets to rest a 5 cost or less character. So it's very similar to Captain Kid. Some would say it's just Scuffed Kid. But it's not. It does have its uses. That rest the character thing is really huge. And so we kind of circumvent some of the potential damage loss, but I mean, we're not really losing swings here when most of our characters have 3k or less attack. So it's not the worst. And then we also circumvent that with one of the best cards in the deck, and probably the only card worth money, is the I Will Become the Pirate King. This will let you stack your board and then juice your leader for 1,000 per character. So that is how we get around having no attackers here and just having our captain do the damage. So that's really good. And then Krieg has a really nice board clear ability of KOing up to 2 rested characters that cost 4 or less by trashing your card in hand. So decent stat, 6 for 7 is not terrible, and able to board clear, and when you attach a Don to him, he gets double attack. So very, very powerful card. Gets a lot of use here. We are playing Nami, so we can search. So we have a little bit of everything in the deck, but it's just, like I said, very low power otherwise. A lot of burst damage, but if you play around it or get rid of key cards like Krieg, can be kind of hard. Red deck players who don't know how to play against the deck, going down to 2 life before Krieg comes down or as Krieg comes down is pretty sketchy. So I definitely think you'll catch newer players that don't know what the hell this deck is doing off guard very easily. So you can set up Krieg for double attack, Kuro for double attack, and hopefully win. That is the game plan between Pirate King. Django also can give you a second boost, a second attempt at winning the game by letting your leader attack 3 times, or even your Krieg, because he sets up to East Blue character with 6 or less as active, not just your leader. So you can definitely do like double swing Krieg is a thing. If you need to clear a blocker out of the way, he also has that little bonus. This is a really fun card. A lot of uses there, so definitely not a bad card in the green. And then let's just move over to some of our trigger cards. Nami is a trigger, but we're definitely just playing her as a searcher. This guy, he can KO any character 4 or less rested, and just off trigger is really nice, so that's another way. And then this guy rests any character. As long as your leader is East Blue, which we are, you can rest any character. Doesn't matter if it's 7 drop kid, that's what, the biggest blocker in the game, right? Doesn't matter who you are, what you are, he will rest you, so it is a nice trigger to have. These trigger bodies are very useful. Like our 2k counter guy, I wouldn't use him off the trigger often, but it is nice to have, like I said, just because it helps fill the board for free, and then bam bam, leader swing. We're also playing 4 Gibson. It's just a really powerful counter card. The trigger can be game winning, and you need ways to stall to get to your end game. And then just 2k counters. Izo is really good just because he rests blocker, can help clear the way for your leader. 2k counter, never bad. Carrot is just an extra 2k counter that we're playing. Chopper, actually this was Japanese thing that I saw, so I'm not sure why we don't play the full set of Chopper, but Carrot's not terrible. Setting a Don card as active could be useful, I guess, if you need to develop a 5-drop body. And then obviously our East Blue 2k counter is Hachan. So again, just I wouldn't use the trigger, but if you need to develop the body, if it means that like you get that extra 1k to maybe go for game, it's not bad. Jin, one of our best cards in the deck, is rest 2/4, costs less of characters. Again, gets rid of blockers. If you need to trade board early, helps get rid of things. Can trade with Buggy, etc. So very good. And then Alvita, I know it looks really bad. It's just a way to develop a body to turn the leader on early, very cheaply later in the game. You don't want to be playing 3 Don for like a Buggy, and then that's just less Don that you have available for your character swings or your leader. So having a cheap way to turn it on later is not bad. But that's the deck, guys. There's not much else to talk about. It's a fun deck. I've already recorded the games, and you know, we did some cool stuff. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Completely forgot to hit the record button. Nothing much happened. We did our mulligans. He activated Doffy. We hit Trigger Chew. So instant trade-off. That was pretty big. I don't think there's much to do here. We're just gonna attack 7 with lead. Krieg punishes his rested guys, and we're gonna pass. Don't really have to pressure him too much if he keeps relying on the leader swing. It's pretty good. If he attacks or after playing a character, that, you know, that's misplays on him. So let's see how good our opponents are here. 2023, I'm still giving the same tips. Alright, cool. So he's attacking first. I kind of want to hold this till later. This is rest anything regardless, so I can get rid of a blocker in my way. So I think, I mean, Krieg is just better, so I'll throw away the Chew. I do have to discard a card to get the rest effect here, but I think it's just better right now. I just developed Krieg. I play the Fish Boy, kill a blocker. And then on his swing, I can Gibson this guy. Okay. We'll use Chew. I mean, it's 4 blockers. He also has gone down on cards. Jin would be fucking huge here. I would love to see Jin right now. He's playing a very old school Doffy, or at least I haven't seen any of the additions from set 2 to supplement the strategy, or any of the new blue cards like 2k counter, Kaya, etc. It's going into me. There he is. Like I said, we will Gibson. I'll attack Chew. Just because of me needing bodies, do I do this? I'm gonna punish these 2, but I'll do it. Just because I have the Pirate King. Okay. So we'll do a simple attack for 5 into lead. Creek. We'll trash Gibson to pop there. Does he have the Pacifista? It doesn't. Alright, and we'll pass with 2. Probably just Mihawk. Get rid of the blocker. So even if I lose Krieg, which I do, I have another one. It's still good for me. Okay. I kind of want to hold Izo. I don't really want to waste my attack here. Alright, that'll leave me 3 still. Alright, I'll let Chu die, because I think Karate Man is better. He looks cooler. Alright, so we'll go 6 there. I'll happily take 2 cards out of hand. No way we're really thinking about this, right? Yeah. We'll attack 6 at face. So barring second Mihawk, I should be okay. And turn. I'm still at an extremely healthy life total. He has 4 cards. Krieg is potential 2 life out, and then leader swings for game. But he's gonna clear Chu, so I still need to top deck something to get a double text online. Which is the problem with Kuro. Kuro's a fun deck, but he definitely has some very glaring weaknesses that are easily exploitable. Like, I don't think this is a good matchup into black. Just because your early pressure bodies are very mediocre at best. And Krieg being your only other threat besides your leader is very, very easy to answer. Like I said, red decks running Fire Fist can be really annoying, because then you'll never be able to do this. So let's see what he does. Does he have blocker number 8000? Attacking at me. I will happily take a free card. That's ways to clear blocker, which is huge. So even if he puts up the Great Wall here, I'm okay. It's also a body for our leader. Pirate King makes it so that I get to still give myself a ton of... That's nice. Give myself a ton of damage too. Sensamaru. So he's gonna tap himself out. Only have 3 cards in hand. Only develop a regular Pacifista, so there's no blockers. This is potentially game. We'll go... Alright. So 3 to play Buggy. Leaves me 7. This leaves me 5. Leaves me 7, then 5 for leader. I can go. I have 2 Don to work with. He's only used 1 2K counter. Does he give me all of it? Okay. Play Buggy. gonna be able to get 2 AK swings, I think. We'll attack for 8. Be nice if he didn't have it, but there's no way he doesn't have enough counter. And hopefully just not die. With 3 life and 3k in hand. We'll activate our ability. Rescue, sure. I forgot he does that. We'll take 2Ks out of the hand. Yep. That's pretty big. Alright, and we'll turn and hope we get there. He has to kill me here. He has 6 swings, or 5 swings, potentially 6. Yeah, I mean, Doffy's a fun deck, don't get me wrong. I think the deck is a blast to play. Even with things like 3000 Worlds or Set 4 Red Rock, like I just think it's mid still. I think you're better blue options. I think Crocodile's still a better deck. I know people think he's slow, etc., but it's just like he's good at what his good matchup. That's fine. Like I said, I have a way to clear multiple blockers. So even if he goes trade board and then tries to hide, I'm 100% okay. Like right now, I'm out of the danger zone. This will not kill me. It's fine. So yeah, he's just dead. He just doesn't know it. What you can do is play blockers to replace the Perona, maybe send some Aro, but there's no way for him to put up enough shields. He would need, what, 4 blockers? No way. So, counting down till we show him the gas. So, I don't know how you guys feel about Kuro, but this was definitely a lot of fun. I definitely think you could take advantage of people sleeping. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill that. Because that's just another body on board for leader. I think he's best going for game, in my opinion. I don't think trading board was worth it. I think you have to know that you're just dead. Like, I think he's thinking it over. Chew? Like, given what my life was, like, if he attacks... Yeah. There's more Jin. Yeah, the way my life was set up, like, if he attacks correctly, there's no way I win. But that is the sim, guys. We do sim to show off decks, not not competition. Let's see what he does here. He's gonna pass it back and boom, boom, bang. Wow. Well, my deck decided to show up today. Attack for 9 twice. Got the green mirror. Still taking second. Anytime I can get it. We have ways to fill that hole, but a bunch of 2K counters, no real way to take advantage. I think we will. This is way better. So we'll play our own searcher. We'll take. I guess we'll take Django. He's a very strong way to help me clear board later. Underrated card for the deck for sure. I'll take 5. No trigger. Find our endgame piece. I think we just go Jin and deny him value. So he's definitely on a very traditional kid list here. So we'll just take another card out of hand. So I might opt to deny him some resources here. Old resource denial game. Tax there, it's fine. And what else, buddy? I'm gonna try and go 7 there. I'm gonna counter and see if I can pull another card. Yeah, I think that's the move. So we'll attack 5 there. And then we might kiss him. Oh, what's it go? In that case, I don't know. We'll go 5. We'll play our creek and pass. I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to develop a really big body. He's going into 7 kid turn. I'll let you have it this time. Law. Just empty law. Can go. Jin rests 4 drops. We'll go. Go heavy there. I highly doubt he uses 3 cards. Now we'll just go face. Slow and steady wins this race. And I'm gonna do my best Captain Kid impersonation at the end. So do you go big here, develop a body, you're gonna try and kill my Krieg? Good thing is I have Jin to get rid of blocker. Going 9. That's fine. You can play another blocker left. Yep. Just go like this. Play my Krieg. I miscounted my Don. And pass. I'm not gonna give him extra things to swing on. I'm assuming now you 8-drop. That's a pretty good hit. If he attaches Don plays another blocker. Blockers. Again, I'm not too worried. Go like this. 2 would only get me 3. So I get to cheat a little bit of Don. I'll just go with 13 into Kid. See what he does. Hoping he doesn't have it. But he probably is gonna commit the 3 cards or 4. Yeah, there it is. The whole hand. Okay. Two cards, 8 cost Kid. Going for game? I mean, I'll take 1 extra card. See what he does. Makes sense. I don't really play blockers like that. Going to 1 is like almost being like 0 with what he has. Take 1 more. That's massive. That sucks. What can I do here, guys? Go 8 into 8. Last card. We can go pump the lead. And then die to billion 12s. Okay, he lets it die. Okay. Do that because I need the stud. In that case, I develop Pearl and hope that he can't do anything. See what he does. Block. Hey, take it. Hey, we got a game into Zoro. I still like our deck going second. This Krieg is great, but not having anything turn 1 or turn 2 to like really solidify that. This is actually a lot better. Nami followed into Chu. Chu can help me pop things like his buggy or any other cheap character he develops. So like I said, there's Buggy into Whitebeard Pirates, so he's definitely on 9-beard. Like 100% leaning towards 9-beard. We'll take Creek just to have 2-4-6 going. We have our own version of Buggy, which I just realized. So Buggy is literally the 1-drop. his ability to not be KO'd by slash, so. Cost 3, but at least it's on curve stats, which I like about the card. Let's see what he does here. Does he go for offense, or is he going to just develop more 1-drops? So something I've noticed playing into Zoro and like trying to improve my matchup, you can kind of tell how well they drew based on how many 1-drops they develop early. So like this is an okay draw from him. Unfortunately, I have nothing to contest this. So, like I said, I think developing our buggy is a little better than playing Jin. I think Jin we can do next turn. So, our buggy sounds really strong here. So I can trade with his board without having to worry too much. But I'm expecting a 5-drop Marco. So this might be another attack for 5. Yep. I think we take 1. Again, this is one of those situations where you just do it to have the body. I wish. Just for your leader effect later. Because if he has like random Fire Fist, it does kind of suck. Going Fire Fist, clear 2 dudes against a deck that needs 2 bodies to stick to do what it wants, it's kind of rough. So, just in case measure. Alright, no 5-drop is pretty huge. Goes Gordon to Zoro. I think we'll take that as well. We'll go Chin here. We'll contest there. So we use our non-slasher to try and pull cards. He's only at 5, which is pretty good for me. If he defends, that's fine. Okay. 2 into 2. He gets to trade with me, but honestly, it's not that bad. Okay. 5 into 2, and then we'll go 7 into Zoro character. Good thing Buggy is 100% protected from anything he does here. So I'll get to keep the 5 body, but he'll be able to trade with my board. But I'll happily take 2 more cards from him. So that's pretty big. That Searcher's gone, so less card selection from him later, and then a 2K. Personally, I think going extra wide was a better option. I'm not 100% sold on what he was doing there. I'm gonna 2K just to force more attacks into my shit characters. Like I said, my buggy is 100% protected. There's no card that he can play outside of Pistol or Fire Fist that changes that. So I'll just keep threatening his board with my buggy. And then I can also Kree, dump my Kree, clear 2, and then we can start going life. I do have to start turning the corner quick because I am only at 3 and I don't have a lot of counter or cards. Yeah. We'll take I don't think that changes the math too much. I think I just hold it. Because if he dumps 8, going to whatchamacallit doesn't matter too much. It's gonna feel awful, but I don't feel comfortable going to 1. Because again, he's still at 4. So we'll use Chu. Do I develop Krieg? I think we develop Krieg. We'll pretend I have like Gibson, or I could find Gibson off life, which wouldn't be bad. Sometimes it's worth it to hold up Don, whether or not you have it or not, because sometimes when you pull the events out of life, it could be more useful than activating trigger. So saving myself from a potential lethal attack out of nowhere, I think is beneficial. He decides to give it to me. We're gonna use the card action. We're gonna go bam. So now Krieg can help me pop the last 2, and then this plus leader effect should win me the game. But I'll just threaten Witchin to pull a counter. Okay, and that just makes it easier for me next turn. So with 4 cards, 2 characters, he has to clear 2 life and kill me, because I'm 100% sure I just kill him on the crack. So this helps a lot so that you don't have to invest a lot of Don on your Kuro. So I can just pump myself by a lot. And then we have double Zoro. That'd be nuts. And exactly like I told you guys. Fundamentals pay off. You can pop one of the Chu, I guess. Okay. So this I think is, hold on, I need 5. I could do double 9 plus double 5. So I think going 11's okay. Right? This will leave me with 6 Don, 2, and then 3 is 5, so yeah. So let's do that. Because this would take all 3 cards from him. And I don't expect him to do that. Now we'll show him our secret tech. So this saves a lot of Don. So I can do stuff like that with Krieg. Mole rest. Yep. Who's the best deck in the format, baby? Me. Alright guys, that's the video. As you saw, we beat the king of the meta, our boogeyman Zoro with the deck. Again, I don't know how well he drew. He made some questionable plays there. I think if he had double Ezo, going super wide early was definitely the play. That's just how I feel about it. But as you can see though, being able to close out the game with our deck is very, very easy. And if you're not playing around it, or you're just treating it as a meme deck, you will get punished. Some notable inclusions, I guess, we'll talk about before we end the video. Hawkins is just such a good card in this meta. Like I think this card is just broken. It's so good right now. Definitely worthy inclusion, even though he doesn't fit the East Blue archetype. And I think that'd be it. If I was going to change anything about the deck right now, I don't like Paradise Waterfall. It's an off-tribe color or type, and I don't really care about saving too much. Krieg is the only character I want to protect, so I don't think the Paradise Waterfall works. Maybe extra blocker would be nice. Things like killer blocker would be pretty good. I haven't tried using any of the Supernova package with like Bonnie, Law, and stuff like that to kind of like stall the board. Because again, we're just lacking East Blue. Like, not having East Blue characters is what will muddy the deck and turn off your ability. Like, if my end game board state is just like Supernovas, etc., like, then why am I playing Kuro? I just play Kid. Which you probably should just be playing Kid, let's be real. But I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to try Kuro, I think as janky as it looks, this is probably one of the better ways to do it. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see any other janky decks before we go back, because I'm probably going to go back into tryhard mode, show off a slightly updated Whitebeard list, more Zoro, etc. Because, you know, Treasure Cups and Regionals are approaching quickly. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.